Trump-hating author Michael Wolff suffers humiliating breakdown after shocking admission by Dan Lindsay, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. Author Michael Wolff, who trashed President Donald Trump in his tabloid-quality book Fire and Fury, recently suffered a humiliating breakdown on live television after making a shocking admission. You don't want to miss this. As we say, good riddance to bad rubbish. According to the Daily Caller, liberal author Michael Wolff admitted to having made false claims in an interview a month ago about President Donald Trump's non-existent affair with U.S. Ambassador Nikki Haley. "I will clean this up," Wolff began. "I do not know if the president is having an affair," he said on Thursday, February 22nd, 2018, on the Dutch TV show College Tour, according to the Washington Post. Wolff's admission really only comes as a shock to the liberal morons who took him seriously to begin with. It seems his interview was much like his book, which is a collection of falsehoods that numerous high-level officials in D.C. have come out against, including President Donald Trump himself. Ambassador Haley, who emphatically denied Wolff's assertion of an affair, called the allegations disgusting and offensive, two words that sum up Michael Wolff as a human being very accurately. After making his admission, Wolff tried unsuccessfully to recover to no avail. Do I think he is? I think it would be unlikely that he has suddenly become a faithful husband, he continued. In an event, I certainly don't know who he is having an affair with, he added. If I did, it would be in the book. Since releasing his failed hit piece, Wolff has been proven a liar on multiple claims, including one that President Trump had no idea who former Speaker of the House John Boehner was after he won the presidential election. Unfortunately for Wolff, Trump had tweeted out about Boehner several times since July 28, 2011, and has been known to golf with Boehner or Bonner, whatever his name is. The bottom line here is that Wolff isn't even a smart liar. Thursday's admission wasn't the icing on the cake for Trump supporters who loved hearing that Wolff had to admit his dishonesty. In the following interview on an Australian morning talk show, the Today Show, Wolff was asked about how his now retracted claim that Trump has had an affair with Ambassador Haley. It was during the interview on Sunday, February 25th, 2018, that Wolff finally cracked. The footage seen in the tweet below shows Wolff having what looks like a mental breakdown as he frantically looks for a way to escape the interview. Apparently, the best idea he could come up with was to pretend he can't hear the news anchor on his earpiece and then nervously storms off the set. That's crazy. We've got an update for you on our interview with Michael Wolff. Footage from the London studio would suggest that there were no audio problems and Wolff had no problem hearing Ben Fordham's question. #9today. That's hilarious.
And an interview on the Today Show this morning has ended very abruptly when the author of an explosive book about President Trump walked off. Michael Wolff appeared to be experiencing some audio issues when Ben questioned him over allegations he made in the book about Mr. Trump having an affair. Have a look.
I'm not hearing anything.
Mr. Wolff was hearing me before, but he's not hearing me.
I'm not hearing anything.
So it looks like the interview may be over. Michael Wolff's book, Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House, is out now, and he is about to take off on a speaking tour.
So Mr. Wolff, as you heard, is about to take the controversial book on a speaking tour. That appears to be the audio coming through the earpiece on Mr. Wolff's end, which would suggest that he could hear you loud and clear.
Oh. Yeah, he didn't make the allegation in the book, just to clear up.
Yeah.
He made it in an interview about a month or so ago, and then 2 days ago backflipped on it, so I thought it was worthwhile asking the question, but
he took umbrage.
He decided to tell a porky pie about not being able to hear me. But anyway.
You might expect there'll be no questions on the speaking tour.
Great television.
Oh, well. Thank you for your time, Mr. Wolff, once again.
What time is it, Mr. Wolff?
Time to go.
Time's up, Mr. Wolff.
Yeah, what a joke. And you could hear the audio. That escalated quickly. That appears to be the audio coming through the earpiece on Mr. Wolff's end, which would suggest that he could hear you loud and clear, said another Today anchor. So he could hear me, Fordham exclaimed. That when being told that Wolff likely heard his question, he decided to tell a porky pie about not being able to hear me, added Fordham, using Cockney slang for lying. It's epic to watch the two savvy news anchors laugh hysterically at Wolff's expense. Just watching Wolff lose his composure and pretend that he had an earpiece malfunction is priceless. After the brief interview, the Today Show host Ben Fordham posted evidence on Twitter to prove that Wolff had lied about his earpiece to get out of the interview. Take a look at the following video of Wolff's mental crash on live television. Fordham wrote, "Listen, this is what Michael Wolff was hearing in his earpiece when he claimed he couldn't hear my question on the Today Show this morning."
You said during a TV interview just last month that you are absolutely sure that Donald Trump is currently having an affair while president behind the back of the First Lady. And I repeat, you said you were absolutely sure.
Yeah, I can't.
Last week, however, you backflipped and said, I quote, "I do not know if the president is having an affair." Do you owe the president and the First Lady an apology, Mr. Wolff?
I can't hear you.
Just
Hello?
last month, you said you were absolutely sure that the president was having an affair.
I'm not getting anything.
You're not hearing me, Mr. Wolff?
I'm not getting anything. No,
We were hearing each other well just before.
I'm not getting.
You're not hearing me, Mr. Wolff?
Do you hear? I'm not hearing anything.
Mr. Wolff was hearing me before, but he's not hearing me.
I'm not hearing anything.
So it looks like the interview may be over. Michael Wolff's book, Fire and Fury, Inside the Trump White House, is out now, and he is about to take off on a speaking tour. I think we will leave it there.
Well, notably, Michael Wolff's escape came directly after Ben Fordham asked him if he owed President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump an apology. Wolff's so-called 15 minutes of infamy was pretty brief. His book was published on January 5th, 2018, and in less than 8 weeks, it all came crashing down for the lowlife Trump hater. Seriously, this guy should be shunned by his family and friends for his behavior. It's sickening that he was allowed to interview anyone at the White House to begin with, but that just goes to show how accessible and transparent President Donald Trump has made his administration to the media, even though they constantly attack him. Thank God for Trump, and good riddance to weasels like Wolff. Yeah, you could hear everything. Yeah, he knew what he was going to do anyway if they started asking questions about that. Really, what a joke. But again, he's a liberal. What do you expect? All these liberal nut jobs, you know? Really, what a joke. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.